Alright guys, we are back with some more replay analysis, this time of a Pardey, not Party, but Pardey, and we got a 1v1 game. He was a Rising Star Division 3 last season, shooting star in 1v1s and 2v2s. Of course, this is before the rank reset, so I guess he's closer to champion-ish? Maybe a little bit below champion, probably around all-star, I would say. So somewhere around there, and let's just get right into it. Usually 1v1s, like, you can tell your own mistakes, generally. Go to patreon.com/Gibbs00 for replay analysis. Check out the tier. In 1v1, you can generally point out your own mistakes. It's not that big of a deal, because, like, it's pretty simple to see, usually. But we'll just keep that in mind as we go through this. But always fun to do a 1v1 game. Alright, here he grabs the boost. And then was thinking of a shot, but the other guy gets back in time. Now, he's got boost advantage. There's no real need to try and, like, flick this ball back. Like, you have no angle, so, you can't shoot this. There's no shot here available. The other guy's actually going back to net as well. Your best bet was probably to drive back a little bit further, and then you could have tried for, like, a bounce pop to the backboard. Instead, he just kind of flicks it at that and gives us Citizen an easy clear. I would have probably either done that or taken to the corner. Or just start, like, your own little dribble. Because he had no boost, so he couldn't really come out. He probably could have actually killed the ball and then done something else with it. So here we get a nice little kill in the corner. That play's actually not bad. He has really no shot from that. So, decent play there for the defensive side. He grabs the boost. I'm shocked that Citizen actually didn't grab that corner boost while he was there. This is a really poor hit by Citizen, but it works out because... so, Pardey didn't rush the ball. Once you don't rush the ball, then you have to leave. Right as you see Citizen go up, I would have hooked back, just in case. Would have been in a little bit of a better spot. That shot has to be on target. He takes a sweet time doing his rotation. I would have tried to hurry this up as fast as possible. Maybe even drive at the ball, spin at it so you get a little bit of a better angle, and then take the shot. Because Citizen was kind of in the air, doing some weird stuff, so that would have been a good chance to just push the ball forward as soon as possible, because that's really what ones is all about, is trying to get the ball to the goal as quickly as possible when you get an opportunity. So I'm not going to catch like every single little thing, but I guess we'll go back one more time for this play right after this. This clear attempt too, so like he clears it. Now he's sitting on it, waiting. This is actually a really good play by Citizen. Actually surprises Pardey. I don't blame him too much for creeping up there. That was not expected that Citizen would drive behind that and then flick it forward. But like that hit as well has to be a little bit better to just clear the ball out, throw it in the corner, and then get ready. Then he messes up his dribble, but he sits behind the ball, which is very smart, just to win the 50-50 challenge and not really have anything go against him. This is a freebie. Good play by him. Citizen's on the wall, trying to hook back around. The hardest play in the world is trying to spin on the wall, come off the wall, and then jump, because the curves really mess with you. And that's what Citizen did here. He kind of tried to be a little too cute. Very smart play by Pardey to come up on that and challenge it. And all he has to do, again, you don't have to shoot towards the net. You just got to shoot it around your opponent in ones, and usually you will get a goal. Like right here, Citizen actually goes for the blocked shot, and Pardey actually goes around him to the left, which is all he had to do. Citizen also flipped, so there was no chance that he was making it back. So good play there by Pardey. Here we go, face off. He wins it to the left. Grabs the boost. Good play. Nice pop there. I thought that was a little dangerous, but oh, what a shot too. Because this play's really hard again coming off that curve, but he does time it perfectly right. And that's a really nice shot. Citizen tries to make the save. I want to see what happened with Citizen here and why he screwed this up. So I'm going to go back all the way to the face-off, just see what type of boost he has. Hard to tell sometimes because the replays glitch. Alright, he's only got 24 boost. He could have made the save, though. Ooh, yeah. He had to double jump and then tilt back maybe a little bit. He was just kind of... He was still creeping forward on the jump, and that screwed up his angle. So that's one of the most important things to do in aerials is to creep, is to make sure your car is positioned well, momentum-wise as well, when you're going for an aerial. Let's see why he lost his face-off. Citizen comes at it from the center. When you see someone coming out from the center like that, they're obviously going to hit it second. What you want to try and do is throw it to the left to avoid that type of hit. Like, see, let's see if Citizen does this again and see if Pardey recognizes it. Instead, he kind of just powers through that one. Excuse me. Which kind of worked out too. Like, as long as you can get that second touch right back. Like, Citizen didn't do it as much into the center, but that's something to keep in mind in ones is you have to adapt your face-offs throughout the match. Sometimes, like, your face-offs will just not mesh well against the opponent, and you got to try and change it up a bit. I couldn't really tell if Pardey changed it up too much there. I think it was more Citizen, but it worked out. Here we just got some, like, give and goes in the corner. Oh, he almost grabbed the boost. It was close. This is just a little dangerous. I would not be, like, fighting in the corner too much here. You don't really need to. See, that's kind of what happens after a while. It's hard to tell, like, obviously how much boost he has. And in ones, it's very important. Right after that kill, I probably would have just ran to net. Like, he's not going to shoot it over you from that side. If you would have ran to net, or just throw it back in the corner a little bit further, and then run to net, would have been probably smart. Generally don't want to be in your corner. Let them take the ball in your corner. It's really no threat to you in a 1v1 game for them to score. It's not the end of the world if they have the ball in your own corner. Citizen just whips here. Ooh, Pardey just rushed this hit. These are the type of hits that you just got to know how much time you have, and he had just a little bit more time. He even can see Citizen right there. He's hooking around, but I think he would have had enough time. He just kind of panics that hit, and that's one of the big things in ones, obviously, is knowing how much time you have after the opponent whiffs, so you can be patient where need be. And then this is just a really bad clear. Luckily, no goal, but when you turtle on your head for a long time, it's never good. He just like catches his side roll wrong, and then he's just turtling for a while, which really sucks. Also, it's a really weak hit, which you didn't really need to do. He has time here. Like, again, he kind of rushes the hit. There's no real need to rush that. The ball came down. I think he misread it, so he had to side flip to recorrect it. So it's just really about trying to play those curves. Very good play by Citizen here. Not much he could do here. That was a really good pass. His best bet's to go up his own wall, but he has to turn around so much that he's already out of the play. At that point, yeah, right there when he loses that corner. But again, you see how he's like ball watching just a little bit. This play happened a little bit earlier where Citizen was flying to the ball and he just kind of stopped and watched. As soon as you see that he's going to win the ball, you have to leave what you're doing and go and start heading back at least, which he wasn't doing. He was kind of ball watching for a bit there, so he's just got to be careful of that. Good demo. I'm not sure if he needed it. I think he had the shot anyway, but it's always a good play. Like, he probably has the shot, but whatever, it still works. The demos are always really good once, so well done. All right, what we got here? Looks like both the players are out doing the fast kickoff in ones, so it's a little different style than later on ones where everyone kind of front flips at the ball at least once, or diagonal flips, so you can get a lot of speed behind it. All right. Oh, you should at least grab that boost. Okay, you did. Nice backflip, actually, in case like Citizen's coming in for that bump. It's hard to tell by the sound. Oh, he tries to do that little handbrake turn. He probably could have just, like, right here, he probably could have just side flipped and threw that in. Right as you do that first tap, then all you have to do is jump and side flip, like, immediately, and you'll throw the ball to the other side. Very softly, but you will throw it. Instead, he tried for the handbrake turn, which really was unsuccessful. He just lost all his momentum, and it didn't really work out. Good boost grab, and Citizen's way out of the play there. Good play by the Pardey again. Seeing that Citizen is not going to get a ball touch, and he tried to just avoid the dunk at all costs, which is why he missed the shot. He probably had the shot, I think, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Now these plays again, so Citizen had one that was really screwy before, where you come off the wall and then try and do a jump. And this is the exact same thing for Pardey. He comes off the wall, off the curve, and then tries to make a play. And those plays are really hard to make. Try not to put yourself in situations where you have to come off the curve and jump right away. It's never a good idea. Pardey had one that was really successful, where he got his chip shot, but it wasn't very successful there. Good try there at the save. Not much he could do here. I think he was trying for the demo, which is smart. He didn't really have enough time for anything else. Citizen gets the goal. Alright. Again, the Citizen going up the middle. Like, if he goes for the faster kickoff and does a flip, then he'll win this even more cleanly. But throw that more to the left. This is exactly how Citizen beat him last time for a face-off goal. It's like, this is what I mean by adapting. Like, you have to adapt on face-offs in 1v1s. Like, if he goes a little bit to the right more, he can just literally beat Citizen to the play and shoot it around him. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Move forward here. Looks like he's just playing a little keep away. Citizen's going all the way back to net. He's saying, hey, beat me at this point. So he throws a lob shot. When someone sits in a goal like that, though, you don't really want a mid-court shot because those are easy saves. Generally, what you want to do here is, all right, so the ball's going off the wall. You can even let it bounce one more time. And then what I would do is like let it bounce one more time. Maybe pop it a little bit to the right. So that, like right and towards the goalie a little bit. Just so your bounce shot keeps getting closer and closer to the net. And then take it when you think you're close enough and you can get it more accurate and you can score. What will happen is the goalie will be like, oh crap, when do I come out? And when he does come out, that's when you try and beat him. But going to the side is always a good idea. And then just hiding behind the ball and waiting to go for the shot. Instead of taking these mid-court shots, when like if he's in net, it's an easy save. This play here is really, really bad. Again, like Citizen turns around. You have all the time in the world, and he rushes the hit. Just throws it off the wall to the side, which is a perfect center for Citizen. That should have been a goal, but it wasn't. So, like, poor play by both of them there in ones. Like, you don't want to have to panic anything. This hit's not as bad because at least he's following behind the ball a little bit. Citizen does win it, but that's fine. He gets the play right after. Like, again, right there, he kind of whiffs on the ball. It's happened twice now when he's tried to start a dribble. Generally, of course, like you don't want that to happen, but you know it happens. This is a good play. Like I like just throwing it around the corner, seeing what will happen, and he gets the favorable bounce actually, so it comes out to him. It's hard as a goalie to read these corners. It's a lot easier for the offensive player to read them. So it's actually a really good play. I'm surprised the ball actually came out this far, but worked out. And he beats Citizen to the ball, gets the tie game. Citizen should be trying to attack those balls. Maybe a little, well, like that ball was probably hard to read, but oh, here we go. Now we got a face-off win for him. He should be able to put this home. Damn, again, just rushing the hits just a little bit too much. And ones you have to have that internal clock of when is the player coming. You can also use the camera to check behind you to see when he's coming, but that can be scary because then you're taking your eye off the ball and you might screw up. This is a really weak shot, but works out. We'll go back here real quick. So it's a good chance because, again, he's hiding behind the ball. Citizen, actually, this is a really poor play by Citizen. I want to point this out real quick. When you have a guy trying to score from the left side of the ball, you shouldn't try and kill it up against him. You should try and use his momentum and push it to the right. Instead, Citizen actually goes right behind the ball, which is not going to work for him because Pardey is behind the ball the entire time for the 50-50, while Citizen is going to be going like across the ball. So he'll get one hit, but then his speed will keep him traveling away from the ball, while Pardey, his speed is going right back into the ball. So eventually the ball is going to squeak out in Pardey's favor. So as we see here, see right here, he gets one hit, then Pardey gets a hit, then Citizen gets another hit, then Pardey gets one more hit, and by this time, now Citizen is past the ball because his momentum is taking him away from the ball, while Pardey's is always right behind it. And that's why Pardey wins this 50-50. And now this also takes a Citizen out of the play completely, too, because he did flip as well. Whenever you flip in ones when you're jumping, really takes you out of the play. You have to be really certain when you're going for those. And then here's just another panic hit from Pardey. Just got to be careful with those. Again, he had more time. He could have just waited for that ball to land off his hood and score, but, you know, he still put it home, so it works out. Let's move on forward. Good face-off win there. He tries to, like, power through more. It seems like Citizen keeps going for that, like, laid-back face-off where he gets the second touch. So if Pardey at least attacks through the ball, he will win it, which he did there. This is fine, too. There's not a lot of time. Let Citizen try and carry it, like, across the field. It's not a bad idea. And Citizen tries for the full-court shot, probably because he knew he can't carry the ball with a dribble. So he tries the full-court shot. Very easy save for Pardey, and Pardey gets the win. So there you have it, guys. That is 1v1 in a nutshell. I hope you guys learned a couple things here. And thank you, Pardey, for the Patreon support. And keep these 1v1s replays coming, guys. I enjoy doing these as well. We didn't really go over too much about ball and boost control. It didn't come up too often in this replay. But, you know, there's always more to learn about once. So we'll hopefully see some more. And on that, I'm out, guys. See you next time. Later.